Welcome to the show. My name is Scotty Delvin. I know what you're thinking. How come she has a boy's name? Actually, my real name is Heidi, but I had to change my name when I lost my virginity. Actually, every Heidi has to change their name when they lose their virginity. That's the rule. Look at those three girls wrestling through their programs. You're all Heidis, right? Sorry. Am I embarrassed or what? Actually, I lied to you. My real name is Scotty. You see, when I was born, I remember the doctor vividly when I popped out declaring, "It's a boy!" You see, my mother actually didn't realize I wasn't a boy until the first time she changed my diapers. Can you imagine their surprise? My mother fainted and my dad just kept staring. He can't be my boy. They tried calling me Judy for a while, but I wouldn't respond. Would you have? There's a Heidi over there nodding her head. Oh, by the way, the part about all the Heidis having to change their names when they lose their virginity, it's true. Think about it. How many grown women do you know named Heidi? All the Heidis I know? They're 8 years old and they wear their hair in long braids and they have white aprons and they're surrounded by goats. They skip their way into high school, getting A's in home ec. Then one day, probably on their 21st birthday, bam! Veronica, Yvonne, Desiree. This is absolutely true, I promise. You've never heard of a child being called Yvonne, have you? If I had been called Judy, I'd have to change my name when I stopped wearing bangs. Have you ever met a 70-year-old woman named Judy? It sounds like she should be chewing gum and skipping rope. I'm not making this up. Right before middle age sets in, Cindy's become Harriet or Beatrice. They have that option. All Wendy's, they die at puberty. It's regrettable, but it's necessary. I sort of like being called Scotty. I mean, it's better than my middle name, Doug. Look, I have to run, but before I go, I just want to say that I hope all the guys that are here tonight with a Heidi wake up tomorrow morning with a Desiree.